This was almost an ad for the adventures of Chino and Homeboy. You were gonna skip it, but it's already over. Kind of like your attention span.
But
Apology
let's get
accepted.
into this conversation about chil- children entitlement or child entitlement. Yeah. And since both of y'all are parents, I really want y'all to get in on this because I was attacked about about 37 times. I mean 73 times.
70. That's specific.
That's how many negative comments I got from my comment.
God damn. I mean, you are Hey Jones.
All right, so let's go. Oh, let me turn the audio on. Sorry. Here we go.
We don't talk enough about the black suburban kids who are raised by get it out the mud parents. The parents who they'll raise you in suburbia, and just because they gave you a quote unquote better life, that they think they did enough. Like they raise us around white kids, and then we watch our white counterparts get help from their families. We watch them help their parents, their families help them get through college. Their families help them do different things, and then when we expect the same help, they're like, "Well, why do you want me to help you?" And I feel like I got that a lot as I got older, and when I had to move into my first apartment on my own, I moved into my first apartment. Everybody heard where I was from, and they were like, "Well, why would you move from where you're from to here, which is quote unquote the hood or whatever?" It's because that's what I can afford. My parents wasn't paying down payments on apartments for me; they weren't doing that, so that puts me in a lower demographic. A black suburban kid with get it out the mud parents, you have to start at the bottom. We don't talk enough about the black.
Hmm. Uh, I am personally of the mind that you, why are you expecting?
That's my whole fucking point.
Like like you're you failed to manage your own expectations. Like
Yeah, just because your
they have
parents
no obligation to help you.
no, outside of getting you to adulthood safely and teaching you how to be a proper adult, they don't owe you shit. If they do it, great, but they don't owe you shit.
Yeah,
If they did, it would be written in the law.
that's my
Homeboy,
take on it.
Johnny Appleseed.
Do your parents? Oh, your parents don't owe you shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, my parents have given me support in my adulthood,
Hmm.
but I never. Well, I kind of expected it a little bit when it came to going to
Hmm.
college, right?
Hmm.
Because I was hitting my dad up for assistance. And he's like, "Nigga, I don't owe you shit," and I didn't get it at the time. After
Hmm.
I got through and I got a little older, I was like, you know what? You don't owe me anything. You didn't owe me anything. My mother didn't owe me anything. They gave it to me, but for me to expect them to do it for me was the wrong part. Like if they do it, great. If they don't, you got to get it anyway. You know. And then
Hmm.
with this chick in particular, I'm like, just because your parents made it to suburbia does not mean that they're thriving in suburbia. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They
Yeah.
might be at the bottom of that class that you're in.
Hold up.
And the
Is this
friend,
lady complaining that her parents aren't helping her out?
yes,
Yeah.
I thought I thought she was saying that your parents don't owe you anything.
no, I'm
No.
saying they don't owe you anything. She's saying
Play
She's
her shit
because
saying.
again. Play her shit
her
again.
let me get it quick and then I'll replay it. She's basically saying her parents were poor, worked hard, got their shit together,
Yeah.
moved into a better neighborhood, raised her in that better neighborhood, but are not giving her the same shit that the other people in that better neighborhood gives to their children.
All right.
So
Let me hear her shit again.
her friends are living in their apartments by themselves that the parents have helped put down payments on or paying part of the rent, while her parents aren't giving her anything. So what she can afford is in the hood. So she does no longer lives in the neighborhood that she grew up in because
All right, let me
she
hear her
can't
shit.
afford it.
Let me hear her shit.
Black suburban kids who are raised by get it out the mud parents. The parents who they'll raise you in suburbia, and just because they gave you a quote unquote better life, that they think they did enough. Like they raise us around white kids, and then we watch our white counterparts get help from their families. We watch them help their families help them get through college. Their families help them do different things, and then when we expect the same help, they're like, "Well, why do you want me to help you?" And I feel like I got that a lot as I got older, and when I had to move into my first apartment on my own. I moved into my first apartment. Everybody heard where I was from, and they were like, "Well, why would you move from where you're from to here, which is quote unquote the hood or whatever?" It's because that's what I can afford. My parents wasn't putting down payments on apartments for me. They weren't doing that, so that puts me in a lower demographic. A black suburban kid with get it out the mud parents, you have to start at the bottom. We don't talk enough about the black.
Okay. So
I didn't hear her complaining. I
the
hear
whole thing is a complaint.
no. She says we do not talk enough about this, and I'm like, yeah, you don't.
She's saying we don't talk enough about it, meaning that the parents are doing.
But that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing just statements of fact.
You're not reading her facial expressions.
Yeah, I'm looking at her face, and to me, she is just simply stating fact. I don't
Well,
think she's complaining.
she's stating her fact, not the fact, because I
No,
know
well,
black parents.
well, hold up.
do
Wait. What do you mean she's stating her fact and not the fact? Is what she's saying wrong?
No, I'm saying
Are there other black children in her position who experience the same thing?
I don't know.
See,
She's talking.
now you don't know, but you knew a little bit beforehand when you went on that rant about how your parents don't owe you shit.
Yeah, because that
No,
part
hold on,
is
hold
true.
on.
That's universal.
Hold
What
on,
I'm
hold on,
saying
hold
is
on.
she's talking about her experience with her parents who worked hard.
No, she's not talking. She said she gave her anecdotal experience, but she's also talking about black suburban kids in her situation, right? Who end up having like people. She's talking about how people ask her, right? Why are you moving into the hood when your parents come from this neighborhood? And she said, because this is what I can afford. What she's really complaining about is people asking her, why she's living in the hood when it's those people's expectation that her parents should be helping her out. Not that she expects her parents to help her out, but that there are people outside of her sphere who think that her parents should help her out because of where they live. That's what she's saying.
No.
Play it again.
That's not what I got.
Play it again. Play it again.
Black suburban kids who are raised by get it out the mud parents. The parents who they'll raise you in suburbia, and just because they gave you a quote unquote better life, that they think they did enough.
Quote unquote better life.
Right.
Already the entitlement is seeping out.
Right. Keep going.
Ungrateful
No,
motherfucker.
yeah, keep going.
Like they raise us around white kids, and then we watch our white counterparts get help from their families. We watch them help their families help them get through college. Their families help them do different things, and then when we expect the same help, they're like, "Well, why do you want me to help you?" And I feel like I got that a lot as I got older, and when I had to move into my first apartment on my own. I moved into my first apartment. Everybody heard where I was from, and they were like, "Well, why would you move from where you're from to here, which is quote unquote the hood or whatever?" It's because that's what I can afford. My parents wasn't putting down payments on apartments for me. They weren't doing that, so that puts me in a lower demographic. A black suburban kid with get it out the mud parents, you have to start at the bottom. We don't talk enough about.
She understands her situation. She understands the reasons why. I don't feel like it's a complaint. I feel like she's
Then
just stating matter of fact.
No,
Why do we need to talk about it?
no, she is most definitely complaining because she started off with, we're not talking about this enough.
Well, then that
Right.
bitch needs to fucking start an OnlyFans with them big old titties. All right, that's all I gotta say then.
No.
Because you can not only can you infer, or she's saying it directly, like, hey, I'm not getting the help that I was expecting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then she's comparing herself to, like the black kid who came from, what did she say? Like out from the mud parents who came
No,
to
she
suburbia,
is a get it out the
surrounded
mud
by.
parent. She's got get it out the mud parents. Who she's comparing
That's
herself
what. Yeah,
to are
right,
the white counterparts.
right, exactly. And so the expectation is like, look, you guys can fucking like you guys made it here. Like, why don't you act like the rest of these motherfuckers who help their fucking kids out?
Because she has not listened to enough Chappelle. That's the problem right there. Chappelle
And
came
so,
from Silver Springs, Maryland, middle class black family, educated, and when he asked his dad why are they poor, he's like, "We are not poor, son. Poor is a state of a state of mind. We broke."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She doesn't know her parents' financial status. You know?
Oh, she knows. She knows.
No,
Like I
no.
said,
She
she needs to start an OnlyFans with them big old titties. She'll be making the money that her parents were making, and she can move out, and she could be a get it out the mud parent herself.
I mean, she's out. She's just a struggling artist. That's the other part. You know? So
She fell into that white privilege trap.
here we go. Rule number 1: nobody owes you help. Rule 2:
I
stop.
can't read that. You're gonna have to make that larger.
I can't make it larger. I'm reading it. Rule 2: stop comparing yourself to others.
Yep.
Rule 3: get it out the mud. Her response: Rule 1: your mom should have used the condom. 2: your daddy should have pulled out. Now, tell me I didn't hit a nerve.
Oh yeah.
That's an entitled response.
Well, you should have replied with, "Well then, I've changed my rules," and then just use her rules too.
Yeah, so through here, your people say your parents definitely owe you something.
No, they don't.
Uh you didn't listen. No one is comparing. LOL. Yes, she is. She's comparing herself to white people.
Yeah.
Unless you grew up around suburban white kids, already you in a comparison off the bat. You wouldn't understand how drastically different the behavior is. It makes you understand why they succeed in situations. My mother had the direct situation with a coworker. She was like, "Why are you forcing your child to struggle? We make really good money. Get it out the mud if you have to, but the most will round." I don't know what the fuck to say. And
Hold up. Wait, stop before you say something. What is this fucking chick's name?
I am Hyro. It's Hyero.
Okay, and who's this commenter over here?
The commenter that I'm reading is surface level.
Surface level.
Yeah.
Before you ever comment on anything, all right, make sure that you get Perplexity or ChatGPT or Grammarly, right, to look it over, because clearly you do not have a firm grasp of the English language. All right, I don't know where you went to school, but they failed you.
I could be reading.
I didn't understand. No, I didn't understand a goddamn thing you fucking said.
let me be your black translator.
All right, Luther.
Because I've heard this story before, right? The complaint that the young lady is actually making is that more affluent white folks get assistance through their whole life, which is why they're able to succeed beyond black folks.
Right.
Wait, did you say effluent or affluent?
Affluent.
Okay.
Hence, like your parents have some money, but when you become an adult, it's like, get the fuck out the house, go do your shit, and figure it out on your own, right?
Right.
So you've kind of put some adversity on your kid so that they become like you, right?
Look,
But
I
because
understand the situation.
no,
what
but
I'm
I got
saying-
more. I got more. That is
My-
not my. That is not
Okay.
my main point.
Because
The
my
other-
complaint
the-
is with surface level and learn some fucking English.
Well, no, no, but that's what they're trying to get across. But
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
no,
and
no,
they failed.
I'm not
and
finished.
they fucking failed.
I'm not finished. The part that they're not talking about is that the helping of others is what keeps brown people down, right?
Right.
So when you succeed, but you have to constantly be reaching back to help the next motherfucker, you know, it's like I can't tell you how much money I've given to my baby brother or my young niece who's a fucking adult who's still struggling to figure out her way out of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That takes money out of my retirement, my fun time having, my investments or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
If I was still leaning on my mother right now, I'd be taking out of her fucking retirement to try to fund my lifestyle. Like if
Right.
you want to stay at home longer, that's one thing. But if you want your parents to set you up with a fucking apartment, you're a fucking idiot. Why would they give you something you can't float on your own?
Like this bitch should have been born Mexican, not black. I'm telling you, because if you were born Mexican, it's no question. Your parents begging you to come back home. Oh,
Yeah.
why don't you and your husband just move
But
in?
no, but
Just
see,
move
that's the
in.
thing. She don't want to be at home. She wants to get out of the house, but have somebody else pay for it.
Fuck you.
That's what it is.
Like,
right?
what's wrong with living at home? I'm doing it right now. And I've been
And-
married 3 times.
See, this person, Jesse Elliott, you're right. These new adults just tender as fuck. Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know if all these new adults
Just
are
tender as
tender as
fuck.
fuck. Just this particular one is definitely a tenderfoot.
Tender as fuck. That's funny as shit, man. I fucking love it.
I'll say this much: she would have been a fucking tasty strip at fucking Popeyes, Churches, or KFC.
Yeah. So this guy says we've been getting it out the mud since the civil rights era. When will we realize it doesn't work? Like, that's not true.
Need
Like-
more black banks. That's what we need.
Yeah. It's like we've been getting it out of the mud because we have to.
Yeah.
No, there's no favors given to us. So
Yeah.
you have to work hard, right?
Yeah.
Herman
Herman Cain wasn't out there trying to help all black people.
No, he was not.
Herman Cain.
Oprah out there trying to help all black people.
So
I don't know. I'm genuinely asking.
No,
Hold on. I
no,
just gotta-
because didn't we establish that she's a
CIA plant.
yes. Yes.
Yo,
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship. It's a mutiny.